So hello active traders, and welcome to our live Trading Week Ahead broadcast. First though, I have to say, as always, all information is for educational use only. I'm not making advice about what to buy, sell, or hold. By watching this, agree not to make actual trades. We make no profitability or performance claims. It's all for a safe learning environment. Strongly encourage everybody to use a demo or a sim paper trading account only as you learn the ropes. Last week I called it long 2442. This is our S&P. Our S&P index on a 90-day chart basis. My R1 for the week ahead is 2472. When I have a false breakout filter, what I anticipate is a potential, if it does stall and reverse back, it'll do so right around 2470. That's the technical ceiling below which we don't want to trade yet. I want to wait till see if it breaks above 2470. 2472 is our R1 trigger. Last week I called it correctly for you at 2442. Bang! Took off like a son of a gun. We're going to see what's up next. So we go long if we're over 2472 at some point next week in the S&P. Our S1 trigger is 2443. And I'm playing it tight on the reversal because, and I'll tell you why, if you take a look at the chart here, I'm using a loss of current day's low. If this cup pattern, this is a close-up view of the S&P, we just took out new highs, which is great, and it's all well and fine and may well attract new institutional buyers. But if they're in a profit-taking mode, say Monday or Tuesday, and it starts to drop, we want to be ready for the reversal. So keep an eye on this, as well as your VIX ETNs. I trade TVIX myself, so if, for example, not a trade recommendation, but if TVIX recovers the 20, I'll likely start building a position over 20.5, because when the stock market sells down, this guy shoots up, as do all of our inverse ETFs. So for experienced traders only, that's our call for the S&P. Commodity-wise, our oil has been on a run-up lately, as it was the week before last. What I've been seeing in oil and gold is a cycling up and down. And we see this in the gold charts too. This is oil. Crude oil had been on a run, and this guy is, pull the ticker over here for you so you can see. This is UCO. Right, so this is UCO, USO, oil, have all been in an uptrend this last week. So I'm looking to buy these instruments, and I will buy these if they take out new 15-day highs up here in the week ahead. So that's something. Gold has been on kind of a bounce lately, but because of the strong sell pressure, I'm personally not going to be buying any of the gold instruments next week. Normally I trade GDX and dust are my two ways I play gold. Dust is the inverse, GDX is the long gold miner, and it's been going up a little bit, but not enough to get me excited. So I'm not going to do anything in gold. I will be buying new highs in oil as well as some of these other charts. Here's one I wanted to bring to your attention. Twitter ran up to just under the 20 resistance area, and often you'll find that stocks will stop and stall at whole numbers, which I've been teaching for nearly 20 years. Another good high velocity chart is CTRP. It ran from 53 all the way up to 58. And again, they always stall right under whole numbers. So you can see that was the case here too. And last but not least, in our equities, we got OI. It ran from 23 all the way up to 25. So it's got a 2-point run on this. Now, these are not the best charts. The best charts are ones that are for my paid members only at Swing Scans. This, for example, is one of my picks last week that ran like a bat out of hell as a big winner for my Swing Scans members. We had a lot of them last week as usual, but CC is the ticker, and I'll give that to you. That's also one of my picks for Swing Scans for the upcoming week ahead. These are the types of charts that my paid members get. I know hundreds of you guys are here for this free event. My best stuff you got to pay for, right? Welcome to America. What else do we have going on? For those of you who are currency traders, the Aussie US dollar has been strong. Strategically, US dollar is weak, so any of the world's currencies trading against it, like the euro, the pound, the Aussie dollar, the Swissy, anything that, for those of you who are Forex traders are interested, learn at the website I put together for me and my colleague Peter Bain at www.forexvideos.com. And that's got videos and weekly trade alerts and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, the call here is the Aussie dollar, the Australia dollar to the US dollar. Big rockstar chart, ran up sharply. The world's currencies are such that we've got weakness in the US dollar and strength in the British pound. So the GBP is strong, the USD not so much. So I'm long the pound, short the US dollar. Right? That's kind of the Reader's Digest version of the strategy for Forex next week. If you look at the 6-month chart in WTW, which is Weight Watchers, how much money could you make if you traded that? These are the kind of charts I teach traders how to trade. Not the speculative pop and drops, not options, not binary options, not E-mini day trading crap. I like to trade strong instruments that have sustainable runs versus chop. That's just my strategy. Because I like to keep things simple. That's one of the reasons my training has been so popular with so many tens of thousands of traders around the world, is I like simple, strong, with very careful risk management and play the field. It's like the summary of my approach is I learned the hard way. I'm a former corporate statistician of the Ford Motor Company. I got dual degrees. I'm an expert in numbers and statistics and methods and all that kind of stuff. I still found that the strongest variance and the strongest correlations, looking for the strongest breakouts, is the best way to trade. So you don't need a lot of derivative technicals like, oh, let's do LA waves. See, look, there's a wave 1 and a wave 2 and a wave. Who cares? All I care about is buying a new high on high volume on a breakout continuation, right? I'm a breakout trader. Trade the simplest, strongest, cleanest breakout charts you can as a trader, and may the trading force be with you. You guys have been great. Thanks for being here. Have a relaxing rest of the weekend. Stay safe out there. A lot of bad drivers during the summertime, so be careful with both your personal life and your trading life. And until next time, I'll wish you the very best for success in your trades. Take care. Goodbye.